Hello everybody and welcome back to Gotham Lounge. My name is Joe and we are going to be continuing LA Noire. So in the last episode we had what was supposed to be like a freak hit and run accident ended up turning into fraud, first degree murder, and conspiracy. So it turned into a lot more than just someone getting hit by a car, and unfortunately the story started off tragic and then ended tragically. So now we're getting ready to begin the next case. But before we jump into it, I just want to give a little reminder and a disclaimer that LA Noire is rated M for mature. It has graphic violence, foul language, some sexual content, and use of drug and alcohol. So if you're sensitive to any of those things, just keep those in mind while watching this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and continue the story. And also, just want to thank you guys very much once again for continuously supporting my channel, continuing to watch my videos, leaving likes, leaving face-to-face comments, everything. Everything you guys tell me is just fueling me to keep going. So, well, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did actually do some side quests off camera because I didn't want to bore you guys while I do that. Trying to enhance my character in any way possible. So what I'm gonna do, however, I'm gonna go ahead and just restart the case so you guys can see the cutscene and see what's actually going on. So let's go ahead and start. And this is our case, the Fallen Idol. There's a car on top of him. Whoa. Whoa!
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
The Chevy Style Line took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Well.
They weren't even his friends and he still confessed.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard. Look at you bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings. I'm just trying to fit in. Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but we'll never fit in, so.
Well, the space is trying to reshape the LAPD.
Well, this day was a total waste of makeup.
Alright. I'm gonna go out this way. So, looks like the incident happened right up there on the edge of that cliff. Even though it's nearby, I'm still making my partner
You're
drive.
behind the wheel.
It's a couple of blocks away, but I'm just gonna let my partner drive. Crash site, 7:51 a.m. That's quite a drop.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Officer.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, he'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Please stall the ambulance. Uh,
Out of the way, bub.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
he's way down there. Is there anything over here, like, before I go down, besides the tracks? Those tracks... Well, those tracks went right off the cliff, right over here. Nothing's really prompting me otherwise. Those tracks also lead to the ambulance. Those tracks, I believe, is just for the tow truck. Alright, we gotta get down there. I don't think there'd be any evidence over here, because it went straight down off the cliff. Let's not run off the cliff ourselves.
You'll want to see this, Phelps.
Coroner.
Laid out on the trunk, and that isn't even the best part.
What do you mean by that? Oh! Oh my god!
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Put that down. Jesus. Alright. We have... Dear Jesse, please, please, dear, come home. Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
She's a long way from home.
Camille Hamilton, your loving mother. A mother's plea for her daughter to come home. Alright, let's get out of this. There's a license plate. It was probably off that car, the Chevy. Anything over here? Anything you can tell me, officer? Nope. Let's check. I don't want to talk yet. Anything in the car? Ooh.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Blood on the
Must have been
dashboard.
unconscious. Being relaxed.
Windshield is
tends to lessen
smashed.
something
There's
heavy.
blood on the windshield too. Anything on the other side? Like, should we look in the glove box for anything unusual? Nothing on the floor. Alright, coroner, what do you have for us?
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No one's laughing.
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
A little freaky
Plaster
looking.
of Paris would be my first guess. Then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women.
Oh, that's how he got the car over the edge. Alright, well, you can have that back.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, you should ask.
Well, the music's over. And it looks like we're going to be interviewing the driver over here, who appears to be Tarzan's wife. Whoop. That wasn't necessary, Cole, but okay. You.
Mrs. McCaffrey,
You must be
we
June.
would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
I've met a lot of celebrities in my life, and I've never met one that had wanted nothing to do with me. If that ever happened to me, I'd be so distraught. Alright, we need to talk about the allegation that you're making about
We understand
you were
that you're
doped.
still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McCaffrey. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. But who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
How can you say somebody doped you and you don't know who it is? I'm going with doubt.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady.
Yeah, she's drugged out still.
Don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop. Okay. What about the other woman in your car?
What can you tell us about the passenger
Or
in your car?
sounds like this is a girl.
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
A lot more. You're lying.
I think you're lying, Mrs. McCaffrey. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
I do. And it's not a pleasant one.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
Name comes up again, Mark Bishop. What about this head that we found?
We found a shrunken head that was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Not making eye contact with me. I think you know more than that. Especially with the shrunken head.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mark Bishop comes up again. Mark Bishop. And she's putting so much emphasis in the name, Mark Bishop. So who's this Mark Bishop?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He's a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
No, madam. I am the law. I will deal with that.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it. And this is where I end up.
Mrs. McCaffrey.
Breached all the
I think it would be
questions.
in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay.
No, you're
These
not.
guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news hours.
Mrs. McCaffrey, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
Well, you shouldn't be wandering around in
We're good
public
here.
being all doped up.
See what we can shake out of the kid.
So now we gotta talk with Jessica Hamilton, but the thing is she able to talk? Alright.
Friends work for the examiner.
Can you drive to this one?
We gotta go to the
And
hospital.
where exactly are we going?
Where June should be going to. Alright, we need to go talk to the kid.
EPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving
Oh!
Hospital.
Oh, she's probably more
11K
doped up than
Roger.
June is. She just regained consciousness. Alright, so now we're 20 minutes into the investigation. 8:05 a.m. Arriving at the hospital. Alright. I don't know what room she's in, so I'm gonna assume we need to ask the receptionist.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
Thank you.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't need to be mad.
There's June.
Doctor, I need my lawyer. Hey, where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Oh.
Hello, Doctor.
Doctor.
I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose.
That just sickens me. And why was June so angry?
Feeling
Hey,
better
Jessica.
this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimming.
Alright. You have a comic book here.
I don't think so.
Let me make sure there's nothing over here that we need to be aware of. Oh, pfft. Major HIPAA violation. Okay, saw something I really wish I did not see. Should have left that to the doctors. Oh my god.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Alright, Jessica. What was going on?
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Jessica, come on.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
You are. You may be drugged up, but you're still lying. And here's
We
why.
found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back
Oh.
home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
So wrong. She's 15.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry then. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Jessica, come on. That is also not true.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Trying to
Please,
help you.
Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because we saw a letter from your mother pleading you to come home. All the way from Milwaukee.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
That would be the drugs. Alright, what do you know about Mark Bishop, the name that keeps coming up?
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
You didn't say anything about Mark Bishop. I think you're hiding something. I'm going with doubt.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McCaffrey? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Well, we don't really know where she's been, and she's drugged out of her mind. And also, this isn't the first time this has happened. I think I have to believe her story. Truth.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Okay.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Is it a logo?
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If
We
you
breached
think
all
of
the
anything,
questions.
You need some help. Just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
What else could happen to you? That's the bigger question.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell
There's
is that?
Junie.
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Yeah, I don't know about this. She did say she had a score to settle with Mark Bishop.
There she goes. Come on.
Alright, we gotta go. Alright, I'll drive. Okay, just don't get too close. Get out of the way. Just gotta be careful. Shut up.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Trying to... think what would hell. I probably should let that cabbie go. Damn it. Ooh, pardon my language.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Actually, this works out okay. Alright, she just turned right up here. Right on red. I thought that was only in the wind. Ah! Alright, she's driving that green car right there. Now, obviously, I don't want to turn on the siren. Ah! Alright, we're gonna go here. And... wait, is she pulling off? Yeah, she has her, blinker on. Okay.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Alright. There she is. She's using the payphone. Right there, under the A in Cafe. Let's go inside. Find a booth with a newspaper. Hey, got a trophy! The Shadow.
You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that
son of a bitch lives in apartment 803. Sure, I caught the film.
What film? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just reading the sports page. I'm not really Cole Phelps. Alright, I'm not gonna leave yet. I'm gonna wait for the car to leave. Okay, we gotta go. Move over. You're driving.
All right.
We need to go to Bishop's apartment. Looks like he's about to get himself into some trouble.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't
Or
stop
June.
for like refreshments.
They're both
She
in
made a
trouble,
call.
in my
Sounds
book.
like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
you're way
Better
smoother
step on
driving
it.
than
If
me.
he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Yeah.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803.
Oh, great. Right where we're heading.
1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3. All
Excuse me.
KGPL clear.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
That probably has something to do with Ballard. Or Guy McCaffrey's men.
803 Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3. All other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Our siren's on. You didn't have to actually stop while the other cars are stopped. Here, we gotta run. Run! I don't know if we can bust down the door. Nope. We're just gonna go in casually.
We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Thank you. Alright, we're gonna go up the elevator. Alright. Get in here, Bukowski.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Probably. Oh, 803 is down here. Oh, he said left down the corridor. That is 803. Okay. What happened here?
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop.
Mark
Gloria
Bishop's
Bishop.
wife.
Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Okay. That's quite a mess. All over the house. What is this? A saddle.
Presented to Mark.
Gay Cowboys to Mark Bishop. Must be an award or like part of a movie set. It's in here. Alright, so this is the bedroom. They even came in here and tore the place up. A ring.
I doubt it.
It doesn't look anything important. I don't think any of these do. We have... What's this?
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Nope. There's something here. That's a check. Whoa!
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
20 G's to... Looks like Lorna... Hoggard? I have no idea. Can't make out the handwriting. Anything in here? Nope, can't go in there. In here. I don't even know what this room is. We have matches.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Nope. Is there anything else over here?
Don't think this is anything.
Los Diablos. No idea what that is. If that's liquor, if that's something else. And we have a picture.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
A movie set. Okay. And there's something else over here.
Great Wall of Babylon.
Great Wall of Babylon.
A replica of a replica.
Is that part of the same movie set, or is that different? Completely separate? Alright, what are you looking at in here? Oh, this kitchen is dark. I can't see anything. What are you looking at? Cooking utensils? I don't think so. Can't go any further than that. What's in here? Another whole room. Table flipped over.
Probably nothing.
Clock. No relevance. Nice little apartment. I mean, minus all the furniture being tossed everywhere. Pictures broken. We have another picture.
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in?
Oh, there's the mermaid in the background.
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Okay. One of them is Mark Bishop, the other one, Hopgood. Okay, so I butchered the name. It's not Hoggud, it's Hopgood. Alrighty, ma'am. We need to talk. Alright, so what's up with this domestic disturbance that we got a call about?
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Then why were you the one targeted? Yeah, I'm gonna go with doubt.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Alright, do you know where Mark will be?
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
She's not flinching. I think she's telling the truth, because he's definitely not here, and we don't know where else he could be.
Either we find him, or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
That was going to be my second guess. Alright, what about the check for $20,000?
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna.
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
She made a lot of facial expressions when she answered that question, so I gonna go with lie.
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, Detective?
Well, we found the check actually in the bedroom. So yeah, we think you
looks
are
like he's
lying.
being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Okay. Now what about the girl? Do you know anything about Jessica?
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Eyebrows moving, mouth is moving constantly. I'm gonna go with doubt.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop
That's in the
store.
picture.
You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know?
Try me.
The truth is, my husband likes them young.
Ugh.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It
We've
could go
reached
easier
all the
if you were more
questions.
helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Alright. Well, we do need to make a phone call. Because we need to find out where the studio
Operator,
is.
message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay. That's our next stop. We need to go to the movie prop store. I kind of laugh every time Cole Phelps makes a phone call. He has to start by saying the word operator.
An aging movie star.
I kind of vaguely remember that in the 90s. Nowadays we have Google.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly not an act.
Ouch. Alright, let's go. Off to the movie prop store. You're driving.
You know the way. You can drive. So, where do you want to go?
We need to go to the prop store. Come on, Mikowski. I was the first one in the car.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between you.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
I don't know. She definitely was trying to throw us off, that's for sure. We found evidence in her own apartment proving her wrong. Here we are, and there's the mermaid right on the top. Alright, let's go inside. You.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon
That's
Hopgood.
Mr. Hopgood.
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
After you.
Lead the way.
You gonna try and pull a fast one on me? Ooh, look at those knights over there. The jukebox. Nice little statue there. You got a lot of nice stuff in here. Paintings must be cool. In real life. You got a lot of, movies. How many rooms do you have?
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
We will find out. Alright, let's look around. What do we have over here? What is that? Oh, hold it still.
Doping a 15-year-old
Oh,
kid
God.
on a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
You're already in trouble, sir. What is this?
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Just do it.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Can't be that way, Phelps. Couldn't fit a rat through there.
Know any other way, Bukowski? And there's the mirror. Oh, that's nasty. That is freaking nasty. My God. I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait for this case to be over. This is absolutely disgusting. I feel like I'm missing something else, though. Anything in this room? I can't go in there. Let's see. What if we go back in here? I cannot see anything over there. Yeah, it's way too dark over there. I can't see anything. Alright, I think all the evidence is actually going to be back in the other room. I don't see anything over here. Yeah, the music's back on out here. So I think we're... So there's paint all over the ground. Oh, get a load of this.
So this is where you sprang from.
Okay, those prop heads came from here. Alright. And... nice try. That is obviously a fake wall. Kick that thing open. Oh, kick that open too. We found a camera room. Okay, this is getting more and more disturbing. We have a camera right here. And there's pictures all over the wall. We have a film canister labeled Mark Bishop and Jessica Hamilton.
So what happened to the film?
And where's the film? This is unbelievable. What is this? Another ball of Los Diablos. That's got to be alcohol. And there's something else over here. Another film canister.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco.
Okay.
Mark Bishop.
So we might know where he is. There's an address on here for that particular film reel. And what's this? A sword. Nothing really standing out. I'm still missing something. Music's still playing. You sure there's not another room over here? 'Cause I really can't go in here? Something is telling me there's a room somewhere and I just can't find it. I don't want to talk to him yet until I find it. That's definitely not it. This is where we found the drugs. Yeah, no, we know that. What are we missing? I don't think there's another fake wall anywhere. Actually, we didn't look down here, though. No, but the music stops right there. So it's gotta be somewhere in this vicinity. Oh, there's a newspaper. Unless they're counting that as the missing clue.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight out.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
And this is not alcohol. This is vanilla Coke.
Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cullen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cullen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? What do you think? Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cullen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Right. Put into big vats with water down a little.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. I want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand.
50 grand?
Hey, hey! You don't like my offer? Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Mickey Cohen. Now, does this actually count as the missing clue that the music won't stop playing about? Or am I missing something else? Alright, let's put that down. Nope, it's still playing. This is gonna drive me nuts. I had to have missed something somewhere. Oh, you just open it this time. I've already seen this. There's lots of other film. If I don't find it, I'll just go ahead and continue with the case. I don't want to bore anybody. Just that music's gonna drive me nuts. Why is it playing different music now? Alright, just survey the area one more time. Let's go back in here. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, let's just go ahead and,
Any ideas?
Hit Hopgood with the evidence, Phelps. See if he sings.
Yeah, I know. Trying. Alright, Marlon. You have a lot of explaining to do, brother.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Actually, you're not a brother. You're a sick pig.
RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yeah.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
You are a liar.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
I found drugs.
A 15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested at a casting house. I found the chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
You know where Mark Bishop might be.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
That probably would be my suggestion too. But, he's not flinching. But we did find a canister with the address containing where the movie's being set. I think for the very first time in this playthrough, I'm going to have to use an intuition point because I'm stumped. Let's go ahead and ask the community. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna... It's gonna be like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm gonna trust the audience and go with the truth.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
Okay. Now, what's your relationship with June Ballard?
You and June Ballard.
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
You are a liar.
You and Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me. My hands are clean on this.
Well, we did hear June's conversation with whomever it was, saying she had the film. And there's an empty film canister with Mark Bishop and Jessica Hamilton's name on it. So, yeah.
Enough. I've been in your peep room, Hopgood. I've seen your smut pictures and the camera setup. You made a movie of Jessica. I found the canister.
The deal is I get to sell the movies to burlesque houses and private collectors. These movie guys love seeing their cocks on screen. But part of the arrangement is I never film their faces. June had me film Bishop, and then she kept the movie for insurance. He went apeshit when he realized his face was front and center.
Who has the film now?
Who else? McCaffrey.
All right, well, where's the money coming in?
Ballard had what she wanted. Where does the money come into it?
What money?
You are again a liar.
Enough of the lies.
I told you, I get my cut selling dirty movies.
There's a check made out to your ex-wife for 20 grand. From Mark Bishop.
Your ex was getting 20 large from Bishop.
If I wanted to skim 20 from Bishop, we'd do it through the movie budget. June said she'd sell him the film once the movie had wrapped, but Guy wanted cash. He's in a cash-only business. You think I had a choice in this?
That's
all
all
right.
right, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
I breached the questions 4 out of 4. That's great.
Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment.
I had to
Clearly a
use
vice
intuition.
case.
What are you doing here,
You've been
Roy?
roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a
Whoa,
vice
whoa,
informer.
whoa.
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upset
That guy's
at
a
these two
pig.
officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole.
All right, we should
out.
just go.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg.
What do you guys
You
want?
work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today, by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We can beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McCaffrey hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McCaffrey. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McCaffrey can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once,
Again.
gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asses? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
I don't think they
Oh,
like
you
those
gotta be
talks,
kidding
Wachowski.
me.
Get us out of here.
Recover. And we got another car approaching us. Oh, God. You really... Ugh. Crap. Ugh.
Let's
Where's
see
my
him chase
hat?
us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
You drive.
Just for opening your mouth, you're driving.
Do we know where we're going?
Yes. We gotta go pick up Mark Bishop. If that's where he is.
Landslide of 1946.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Mikowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Mikowski, I know you mean well, but you gotta watch who you're talking to, because we almost got gunned down before we could find the guy. The Jungle Drum set. Looks like the set that we found in Mark Bishop's penthouse. It does look like Tarzan.
There's the slippery bastard now.
That's him.
No.
God damn it!
Oh yeah, right back at you. Now I gotta chase you.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD.
Mark Bishop! Oh crap. And I'm knocking over lights.
We're trying to help you, Bishop.
This is all a big mistake!
Case is never complete without having to chase someone on foot. Why?
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything!
Then why am I chasing you several stories off a battered movie set? And you just kicked me in the head. Either way, this is not a win-win situation for you. Alright.
Bishop, that's enough.
That girl made it all up!
Ah! You're gonna run out of space eventually, Bishop. You may as well just stop while you're ahead.
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead.
Oh, Cole just pulled out his gun. And he's got nowhere else to go.
Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
End of the line.
Come quietly, just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Yeah, I don't have a choice but to trust someone like him.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Well, you friggin'... You're a dum-dum.
Hell down.
Someone right behind that crate. Ow!
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Alright.
Kill
All
me,
right.
for God's sake, I don't want to die.
Shut up.
LAPD.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Find some cover.
Ah, okay, there's somebody right there. I can get him though.
Come on, it's this way.
He's still shooting. Now, oh, over there, over there. No, there's somebody over there. Can I hit him from here? Got him. Sweet. Somebody else is shooting. Oh, up there. Got ya. You're lucky I'm obligated to protecting you. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
Weapons on the ground. Kennedy.
Oh, crap. Alright. Stay patient.
For the love of God, how many are there?
Alright, let's go. That's a long way down to slide down a ladder.
Get him over here. I'll cover you. Come on. The cavalry's here.
Alright, let's go. Oh boy, reinforcements.
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Alright, we went this way. Can't see where I'm going.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them, quickly!
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
Whoa! Nice shot, Bukowski! He hit the barrel and blew the column over. Okay, let's go.
We need to get him to the car.
We gotta get out of here before more of them show up. Oh, too late. No, they're here. Bukowski, get out of the open. Get out of the way. You're the ones telling me don't let them shoot you, and yet I'm the one shooting you. Alright, he's up there. I see him.
Stay down.
Got him. Okay, let's go. I have a hole in my back. Alright, I got actually a pretty good weapon. I like it. Bukowski, where'd you go? Oh no, there's more. There's more.
I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
Alright, just go. Just go. Oh no, they're shooting officers now.
How long do you think you can hold?
Alright, go, go. I'll take care of them. Got him. There's one more. He's probably behind that car. Alright. No, he's over there.
Stay in cover.
I can get him. I can get him. Got all of them.
Now this is what I
Wow.
call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice. Capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on,
Oh.
get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Thank you, sir. I got promoted, and Bukowski, man, it's been real, partner. Oh, man, the carnage everywhere. What do you want, Roy?
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
Sure. What happened to Marlon Hopgood? Did you take care of him? The Blue Room Jazz Club. The hot spot in LA.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but does bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
You will follow me, detectives.
Roy is kind of a jerk.
Just through the door.
In case you haven't noticed.
He was my only real friend, Harley. We went through it all. You realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's
Oh.
sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this.
Roy, come on.
Who do you think you're
Really?
talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Got a trophy, paved with good intentions. And we got promoted to the homicide desk. Alright, that's a 5-star rating for this case, and yeah, that's the episode Fallen Idol, and yeah, it's pretty disturbing, as you've noticed, and as you've seen some of my facial expressions, cringing every time I found out something new. So that's going to do it for this episode of Gotham Lounge for LA Noire. Thank you guys very much for tuning into this video. If you like the video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up on it and leave a comment as always. And if you'd like to continue to stay in touch with us for future episodes, go ahead and just hit the subscribe button on the lower right-hand corner of the screen, and you'll get an update every time I upload a video. So thank you guys very much for tuning in, and you guys have a fantastic day.